Everybody, it's Merm here, and it's been a while. Maybe you've missed me, maybe you haven't. It's been a few months since the last upload. And I know that when I post these updates, it's been scary in the past. The past two, I think, I've been announcing the end of a series. That's not what's happening today. And to get the elephant out of the room, is Merm's Minecraft over? Well, the short answer is no, but the long answer is the rest of this video. So if you want to know, you're kind of about to get a piece of my soul. I'm about to share some pretty like personal beliefs and thoughts and things going on with me. Not anything like crazy, but you'll see what I mean. I just love transparency and I love being able to kind of just speak my mind here. So that's pretty much what I mean by that. And to kind of start off, I'll tell you where I've been in this time and what I've been doing. So, I mean, first of all, I've had some big life changes recently. I quit my previous job. I started a brand new job. I moved cities, twice actually. I moved within this time pretty much. And yeah, I mean, this has come with a lot of changes. I used to kind of live away from a lot of the people in my life for a little bit. And so now that time has kind of been, spent a little bit more time with friends and family and whatnot. And I've also been spending more of my free time just like playing single player games. If you didn't know, I've talked about it a few times, but I like RPGs and stuff like that. I've been playing Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey. That's my favorite game series. I think I've mentioned before, and that's been a blast. I was playing Persona 3 Reload. I was playing Zelda. I was playing Breath of the Wild, and now I'm currently playing Tears of the Kingdom. So, I play video games outside of Minecraft, and that's been a lot of my time as well. And on top of that, in general, I mean, I'll just be honest, I haven't really had the motivation to play Minecraft. I just do this for fun. I like to repeat that all the time because I like to put it in your heads, this is not my job. I do this simply for my own enjoyment. But yeah, I mean, it's weird because I have limited hours. So again, I'm going to get a little more personal here. I am a adult. I have a full-time job, as I was talking about. A lot of people that get into this space, they're like teenagers when they start out. They have a lot of time that I simply don't. And maybe when you're watching bigger creators, they'll be able to put out quality work more consistently, but that's just really hard in the position I'm doing. And let's be honest, my channel's small as hell. And yet there's kind of one more thing going on that, again, this is the kind of piece of my soul that I'm about to share with you. And this is something I've been thinking about for a very long time, for years, honestly, as I've been doing this. Um, so I see myself as sort of a creative. And that, kind of cringe to say, but I've always wanted to like make something like a book or a movie or even just like be a part of it. I'm not talking like main guy, but also like a video game. I love single player games, as I said, and that's something I kind of dreamed about as a kid, and a lot of kids I feel like feel that way. But um, kind of the interesting part is that I actually have the ability to do it, and I know that I do. I have programming experience. It was my minor in college, so yeah. I mean, I know how to do that, and I've always wanted to, and I started to kind of put some thought and some time into what that could mean for me. But the issue is, and the part where I say I've been like kind of pondering and thinking on this for a long time, is that it kind of blends in the part I was talking about where I don't have a ton of free time. Obviously having a full-time job, working most of my time. I come home and I only have so many hours left in the day, and it's felt for a long time that I was kind of at odds between these two creative projects that I had and wanted to do. And that was this YouTube channel and making these Minecraft videos, and it was trying to make this game. And so you know, the answer is kind of changed. And the basic idea is what is going to give me the most happiness out of life. That is like kind of what swayed me towards. I mean, the final answer is I want to try and make this game. I want to try and make this game really bad, and I know that I can. I know that it's possible, and I really want to give it an honest shot. But it's sort of at odds with this YouTube channel. And so, where am I at with that? Well, I have started to sort of outline my ideas in a very basic way. I have a concrete like thing, a goal that I'm working towards with it. I've even hopped in a game engine. I've been using Godot since I can code in C sharp there, which is something I don't know how to do. And I even made a little battle simulator. It uses a couple stolen assets from other games just because I kind of wanted to get an idea of my vibes. So it's got Cert, the demon from SMT2, and the background is from that too. And that's Snake from Metal Gear, but it's got, like, the basics of battle. I originally called it the Pokemon phase, where it's 1v1, you go, enemy goes, you go, enemy goes, and it's just super, super basic, but it's something, and it showed me that I have the ability to make this thing because that was totally 100% made by me. I didn't, like, follow a tutorial. Obviously, I used a lot of Google, but, um, overall, my project. But the truth is, game development is extremely hard, is extremely time consuming. I've never really given it the full proper shot, but I know that to be the truth of it. This project I have in mind would take me years, truthfully. And that's even, maybe it won't even be that good of a product in the end. Who knows? It might flop entirely. It might, I might put 2 years into this and then stop making it. I mean, there's a lot of like question marks and places where this can go wrong. And yet right now, my motivation's at an all-time high, and I wanna do it so bad, and, like, even that little bit there, is 500 lines of code, a lot of work spent into trying to make all the UI stuff work. I mean, even the littlest details that you don't think about when you're playing a game. I mean, it takes so long to do this stuff and to make it all work. But, like, what's prevented me from doing this in the past? I struggle to get motivated. And part of that is, with my job, I have an office job. I work at a computer all day. It's hard to want to come back, sit down, and work on a computer for the rest of my day too. That's really frustrating. But I think I'm starting to get a little bit of peace with that. But that all happened very slowly. I mean, this is an absolute slog just trying to make that. But who knows? Maybe as I kind of start to put together actual features of a game, I'd get more motivated and I'd get in there. And the other thing is I have no ability to make assets. And with the kind of games I want to make, because obviously I love like JRPGs, those take so much from, environments, music, enemies, all that stuff. There's so many assets. And I don't really even have the ability. I don't have artistic ability. I have a background in music, but not like making music or like producing music. Um, Although it's something I think I could learn. It's a huge learning curve. And so it's either take on that huge learning curve or get money, pay people, which, that's a big question mark as well. Also on top of all this, I'm a big perfectionist. I've played around with stuff like RPG Maker in the past, but that just doesn't give me the freedom that I want to make something I can really be proud of. And as I am a perfectionist. I want to make something incredible and something that I can really believe in. Um, on top of that, when it comes to its interaction with Merm's Minecraft, doing this gives me some like immediate satisfaction, right? I make a video, it doesn't take that long. I upload it and I get however many views it does. Um, but like making a game is years of work and it might suck. It might flop. It's scary. And why do I want to do it now? I just want to fulfill that goal I've had. I mean, that dream I've had to, like, make something, make some sort of piece of media, some sort of, like, something with artistic value. I've wanted to do that so bad for so long, and I feel like this is a medium and a place where I can legitimately make that happen, even if it is an extreme amount of work and maybe a very long time. Um but, that dream, it's never left me. Even to this day, from the time I was a child to even now, I'll spend a lot of time, like, while I'm in bed trying to fall asleep or, like, in the shower, I just think and I ponder and I go through all these, like, ideas for games I wanna make or, like, how I could, like, improve series I like and stuff like that. And after all this time and all those different ideas I've had and all the thoughts I've gone through, I think I've finally locked in on something that I really like believe in and I believe that I can make is realistic-ish and is you know I want to do it. I really want to do it. And I've put more time into this than anything else, any other of the little small projects I've done. So where are we at in all this, and how does it relate to the YouTube channel? What's the future of Merm's Minecraft? Let's talk about. First of all, I want to say I really hope you can support me. I hope you understand everything I'm talking about, and that things can change on a dime. Basically, with this, I was constantly flip flopping between like, do I want to try and be a game developer? Do I want to try and do this YouTube channel? Um, and the answers might change again. It might change back. Who knows? Merm's Minecraft is not technically over, but it's going to be taking a back seat. And I know I already was not releasing super consistently, so it's probably not good. But the one thing I can guarantee is that there is no guarantee. Just like has happened for the past few months, I might disappear randomly for a while. It all comes down to motivation and where I'm at. Do I want to pursue making a YouTube video right now? Do I want to hit the code? What do I want to do? And when it comes to the motivation thing, I've actually gotten some recently. I've been playing some casual Minecraft with friends, and it's kind of reignited some of the spark I have to get in this world. So uploads might be super inconsistent, and on top of that, I've been thinking a lot about like, what am I doing with this channel? Why am I doing it? So why did I start making Merms Minecraft? Well, simply put, I've been playing Minecraft for more of my life than not. I have probably literally thousands of hours in this game. I love playing it. But when I was playing it, years ago before I started this, I was thinking a lot to myself, like, what the heck am I doing here? I'm building all this stuff. I think it's really cool, but it's just me sitting in a room and I'm like, whoa, I built that. Nice. And that's kind of it. And it felt kind of like I had no real purpose to be playing the game. And that's where this all began, was basically just me saying, I want to have an audience. It makes more sense and it feels like I have more of a purpose when there's someone there that can look at what I'm doing, be like, that's cool or inspiring or whatever it is. And so I've been also thinking about where my niche is. Why would someone come to Merms Minecraft over other channels, other YouTubers, other series? And the answer I've come to is I don't really know right now. I don't think there is a reason. And so I want to try and kind of branch out and see if I can make something a little more interesting and unique. Um, I was thinking maybe along the lines of like longer form content, which I know might really suck, especially when I'm talking about less consistent uploads. Now they're going to be spaced even farther between. I'm not really sure. That's just been one of the thoughts going on in my mind. I like to do a lot of building, and then obviously I've been playing with the create mod, but I'm not the best builder and I'm not the best create mod user, right? So where's my niche? And that's something I still need to find. And talking about the create mod, that's been everything I've been doing for like the past year and whatever of Merms Minecraft is playing with the create mod. We're on our second series now of it. And so the question is that my niche? Maybe. But where do I take that series? I feel like one of the things that's kind of been hurting me is not playing on a mod pack. I've been using my own like custom collection of mods, and some people have asked, what mod pack are you playing on? Well, none. I'm just kind of using my own little collection that features a create mod. So I've been kind of thinking maybe I should release my pack as a mod pack. I think I could do that, and maybe that is a way that I can like create some visibility for it. I'm not really sure. But the one thing I do know is that I'm really in love with my world. I don't want to stop this series now. But it may not be the best thing for me long term. I'm not sure. And I might try some non-Let's Play stuff. I've been thinking about trying to make, one of the ideas I've been having bouncing around in my mind is like making a video about why I've enjoyed the create mod so much, why I've enjoyed learning it and using it in my world, and trying to convince someone basically why they should use it as well. So that's just one of the ideas I've had of like maybe a non like Let's Play styled video. And ultimately, I hope to just make something here that I can be proud of. Like I said earlier, I'm a perfectionist. I model my videos after I watch a lot of the hermits. I've been an Ethos Lab viewer since I was probably 12 years old. I'm not even joking. And so him, and then I also like to watch Smallish Beans and Green and all of them. They're huge inspirations for me, and they're big. Like I model a lot of what I do after them, and they're a big standard for me to live up to their standard, I guess. And that's why I think, I do try and make something that's a really quality product through like editing and stuff. I do my best, and I want to just be proud of what I'm putting out here and feel like it's legitimately good content. And I have no real aspiration of getting big or like quote unquote making it in the YouTube space. I don't really care if I, turn this into a career or whatever. I don't think it's going to happen. It's extremely hard in this space. There are so many Minecraft creators out there and so many people that are frankly like just better than me, if I'm being completely honest. And those people I was talking about earlier are absolutely one of them. And like, why not watch them instead of me, I guess. It's an extremely hard space to be in on here. And though, no joke, like my channel's been so small for so long, and I don't think that's really a testament to the quality of my videos. I think it's just, how do I stand out? Is it even possible? Um, but in the end, the cold hard truth is views and likes and comments and all that stuff. It tickles something in my brain. It really does, and it helps me stay motivated, keep doing it. And it feels bad when they're not there. So I don't know. It's a confusing dichotomy. I like the numbers, but I don't really care in the end. I don't know, but, wanting an audience was a big reason I did this. So that's all I got. TLDR, Merm's Minecraft is not over. I was starting a project on the world that I've had going, and maybe that'll be included in the next video. There will be a next video. Who knows when? Who knows what it'll look like? There's a lot of questions, but I want to keep doing this, and I want to try and balance it out, trying to make this game that I was talking about. And I hope I can, and I hope I can continue making things that I'm proud of and that I like. And there you go. That's a piece of Merm's Minecraft soul, if you even care. Yeah. Hopefully, I'll see you in the supposed episode 10 of the series. Bye.